All right, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Today we are getting the M3 prepared for my second drift event. I've done one already. I really wish I recorded it, but I did not. I didn't have any of my cameras with me. I didn't have my head cam. I didn't have this camera. I didn't have anything. I was like, oh, you know what? This is my first drift event. I don't really want anybody to see my embarrassing shit in my first run through. But this time, right now, we got about 2 hours to get ready for, because it's at 5 o'clock right now. It's like 2:15. I will do another episode more in detail about my M3, but today we're just gonna get it ready, and we're gonna go make some skids, bro. Let's go. Okay, so I have another set of wheels that I slide on. Currently, right now, what I have on the car is my Apex Arc 8s, and they're sitting on R888s. This thing sitting on an NAS 52. Not gonna slide. These are also 255s. So what I do have for drifting, which is what I used last time, are my BBS style 5s. I got these for like $200 the whole set. I think one or two of them are bent, but other than that, they were in decent shape. I took them apart, cleaned all the hardware, cleaned all the parts, and repainted them. Came out looking decent. Not the best, but also just got these in yesterday, 20mm spacers. I have the Chelsea Denofa inner tie rods, which give you a little bit more angle. I didn't want to go too crazy because this isn't a dedicated drift build. This is just a car that I want to enjoy, go to do track days, go to do drift days, drive through the mountains, enjoy it. It's kind of like a multi-purpose, I guess I would say, I keep telling this to my friends, it's a Swiss Army knife of a car. That's what I'm going for. I want to be able to enjoy it in any scenario. So right now, we got to get the wheels off, change the tires, or change the wheels, put these spacers on, and then we got to test fit just to make sure that it doesn't rub on the fenders too aggressively. Also, I got this trailer yesterday. The problem is, this is a boat trailer. I do intend on turning it into a car trailer, but it's going to need a lot of work. It's not as wide as I need it to be, so I'm going to build it as a deck over style trailer. Basically meaning the deck is going to overlap the tires. Now I know it's going to raise the car a little bit, but it's whatever. It does have this though. I'm going to see about how I can make this a bit more reliable in my opinion, because I don't like this, but this basically allows the trailer to tilt like this, so that way whatever's coming up can come in at a less angle of attack. So we'll see, but trailer's not ready, not even close. There's my truck. I'm gonna have to drive the car today to the event. I'm gonna have to throw the tires in the back of the car, the spares. I do have another set of wheels and tires. They are literally like some stocky, trashy looking tires. I think they're buried all the way down here. So I gotta pull those out. Ignore these. Those look beefy, but that's not happening. Gotta pull these out. Gotta pull those out and throw maybe like 2 or 3 of them in the car, because that's all I'm gonna really want to fit. I don't think I can fit much more than that. All right, so let's get started on this wheel change real quick. And then also, I'm gonna have to do a temporary string alignment as well. Do a string alignment just to get the toe in 0. I've been watching some videos on how to set up an alignment for drifting. I'm gonna just try it, see how it goes. Obviously, I'm not a pro, I'm just a novice at this point. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna set up the alignment, go to the track, slide, and then let's see if I can actually notice any improvements by adjusting the suspension. See if I'm even close to noticing any of those changes. We'll see, but let's get started. I'm not gonna record me changing the wheels in this car because everybody's seeing everybody change the wheels on the internet, so I'm just gonna make it like a trick shot. So here we go, and boom. All right, they're on. I got the 4 tires mounted. Now trying to do a little alignment. It is currently 2:53. I got about a little over an hour left because I kind of want to leave an hour. It's about a 35-minute drive from my house to OSW, and it's about 30 minutes for me to get everything packed in the car and ready to go, because I'm not taking a truck, unfortunately. But next, let's do a quick alignment. Okay, I have a little confession to make. I always thought, for whatever reason, my car, when I put the Chelsea Denofa angle mod kit for the inner tie rods on the car, it was rubbing only one side when I turned max lock and not the other. So I was like, man, my chassis might be really tweaked, but it wasn't. What it was is my horn. If you can see it right there, that's where the tire was eating my horn. So, temporary fix for today, take it out. Send it. Alrighty, so I kind of check the alignment, and what I sometimes like to do is just like an eyeball alignment, which for the most part is mad sketch, but I've been doing it for so long that it works out pretty well. Literally my little technique. Make sure both tires disappear, or this tire along with the backside of the same wheel need to disappear at the same time as the aft tire disappears. Everything needs to disappear at the same time. And for the most part, that usually tells me I have 0 toe. Now, that is literally like a 2-minute way of doing an alignment for whatever, and it is not recommended that anybody else does it. I just do it every once in a while. It tends to work out for me. I've done it a few times, and my steering wheel was dead straight. The car tracks straight. The thing is, with a 0 toe alignment, for the most part, you're gonna get a lot of tracking with the car. It's gonna wanna, any grooves in the road, kind of like messing you up. It'll pull the car, so it makes the car a bit twitchy on driving it on the street. But for drifting, it should be good. You don't wanna. I don't think you want any toe in at all. Drifting, at least 0 toe for the most part. But then what the hell do I know? I don't know. Crap. I'm just a noob. I'm just a novice. So, the last thing I'm gonna do is these little panels that I put in. These are ruined, so I got new ones sitting in the car. I'm gonna slap new ones of those on, so that man don't look so trashy, even though my wrap looks like it's turning into confetti. So either way, let's swap those out real quick, and then we're gonna start packing up and get ready to go. Alright, so I believe I have everything ready. I packed the car, I got my camera gear, my helmet, a bunch of other stuff. I got some tools, I got the spare tires in the car. I'm only bringing 2. I'm a novice, I'm not making that much smoke, so I don't expect to go through my tires, because these tires that are sitting on the car right now are the exact same ones that I went to my last drift event. And I did about 13 runs, 12 runs maybe, and then I drove the car all the way to North Carolina on the same set of tires, and then drove them back. And they're still good. So they got plenty of tread left. I'm gonna do it again, and then I got another spare 2 sitting in the trunk of the car, so let's see how this goes. But I got everything packed, so let's roll out.
I'm still thinking about getting another grill. I got my mold already ready for this grill. Then I get grill, jewelry, drugs, homes, yeah, whatever you fucking want, all that X-Pills, all that shit. If you get the house selling dope on the baby track, you got some money right now, smoking you a second. If we break a bitch, make your money, make it cheap. If you got to win, smoke a seat with me. If you get the house selling dope on the baby track, make your money, make it cheap. If you got weed, win, smoke a sack for me.
Okay, so I'll explain here what happened in the video. I unfortunately forgot to turn on my microphone, so I didn't record anything. So what happened was, on the first 2 runs, I left the house at 25 PSI on all 4 corners, and when I went out on track, it had way too much grip. My last drift event, I had to lower down the pressure because it wasn't enough grip. But this time, for whatever reason, it was on the same tires, and it was even colder night and colder track, but it had more grip. So I don't know what happened. But either way, I aired up back to 32 PSI on all 4 corners, and it was way better after this.
killed that one.
So I only got 5 runs out of C-Class, unfortunately. It was only like kind of like a half day, so can't expect too much. But the last 2 runs I did record on this action cam. This footage probably looks like crap because it's a super low light, but I'm really happy with the last 2 runs. The last run I kind of straightened out a little bit, you'll see that, but it wasn't that bad. But this is the end of the day. We're gonna head home. This is where I'm gonna finish the video. Sorry that this probably sounds like, or sounds and looks like, but either way, peace.